Hello, everybody. It is day 3 of our Western Carnival Radiance Tour, and we're going to go to Cabo San Lucas today. I'm in the room right now. We are waiting for all aboard here on the ship, and we're just going to go see what there is to do in Cabo San Lucas. We don't have any excursions. We're just going to walk around and see what it's like in the town. The Carnival Radiance uses tender ships to get to the port area, which is not that hard to do. They even have a special ramp that will allow for wheelchairs and strollers to get on the tender boats. All you need to do is pay attention and always watch your step. Riding the tender boats are a lot of fun. It's like getting a free excursion. I love seeing the water, and you get a very unique perspective of your ship from the tender boat. There is no charge to ride the tender boat, so feel free to ride back and forth as many times as you want.
Thank you so much.
Getting closer to port, I could hear the sea lions, but I could not see them. They like to try to get the leftovers from the charter fishing boats. I hear them. They're around here. I can definitely hear them. I can't see them, but I hear them. I can hear them barking. But I don't know where they're at. I heard them like back behind me. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds pretty demonic.
Walking out of the main port area into town, if we walk this way, we should get into the actual city of Cabo San Lucas. But anywhere within a block is going to be, of course, tourist places. According to the map, we've made it to the Central Plaza. Almost every Mexican city has a Central Plaza, and this city is no exception. Very colorful. This is where people like to come out and sit and hang out, and you can admire all the nice little flowers and colorful decorations. Up ahead is the Cabo Museum of Natural History. Looks like a historic building. We're going to check it out and see what it's all about here in the center of Cabo. We are here at the Natural History Museum here in Cabo, just off of the main plaza. It's beautiful out here, and we're going to check out what it has to be. It looks like a historic building, so we'll see what that's all about. Like, we're going to start learning about space.
And look for they have a description in English and
in Spanish.
yeah.
And over here, it's interesting, the cosmetology of the Aztecs. The Aztecs, of course, were very good observers, so they could check those things out. Yeah, you got the planets revolving. Very nice. We're in the state of Baja California Sur. In English, that's Baja California South. And these are some of the minerals that you can find here. As you can see, there are fossilized geodes and a lot of different pyrite minerals in the area. Yeah. This is a map of Baja California. Baja California is 2 states in Mexico. We're down in the south in Cabo San Lucas. The dividing line is about here. And this part was only a state in 1974. It's the newest state in Mexico. It's the 32nd state. According to this sign here, they found a horse-like mammal bones in the area. And they believe the horse would have looked like this. An atapuerca. Kind of like a donkey-looking type horse to me. But very interesting. Here's another skull there that you can see. So there was horse-like animals here in Baja many thousands of years ago, along with mammoths. An interesting exhibit talking about some of the natives that were here in Baja California South. They have the Cochimis, the Moniques, the Guayacuras, Callejues, Periques, Isleños, Aripes, Coras, Huichles. It looks like this area was inhabited by the Periques. Very interesting. So, the Periques were a hunter-gathering fishing tribe. No major buildings that they know of. Just living off the land, hunting, looks like deer, and fishing, nomadic tribe. Although there was no major buildings from the Periques, there were many cave drawings, and this is an example of a cave drawing of the Periques. You see handprints and intricate designs in different areas here in Baja California South. The Pacific Ocean was discovered by Westerners in 1513, according to this, by Vasco Núñez de Balboa. But the first person to come to Baja California South was in 1533, which was Diego Becerra and Hernando Grijalva with Hernan Cortez when they first landed in Santa Cruz, which was the first point on this Baja California South that Westerners had arrived at. And this was their maps at the time. Of course, shortly after that, they colonized quickly, and this was seen as a route to get to the Philippines, which Portugal had the monopoly back then, but Spain, of course, wanted a new route to Asia, so they opened up this area. This exhibit's talking about the vaqueros and how they live. And this is interesting. They incorporate the chaps into their saddles because they don't want to wear chaps on their pants, so they just incorporate it into the saddles here. Some of the tools you can see in how they live. Very family-oriented society here. Technology is a little bit simple, but they make do that way. We just got out of the museum. The sign said it was $2, but they charged Denise and AJ $3. I was free.
The sign might be old enough that inflation has taken its toll.
I think, the sign might be too old. So inflation might have taken a toll there. Well, in Mexico, if you didn't get to the letters, you didn't get there. And we are at kilometer 0 here. This is where everything starts, on kilometer 0 of Highway 1 in Mexico. You can't get more south than Cabo San Lucas here at the Plaza. We're gonna go check out the pharmacy. Pharmacies are good here in Mexico. I don't think you should get muscle relaxers or painkillers in Mexico, but what you can get are things like Pepto-Bismol or your regular prescriptions you can get here pretty cheap. Just make sure you go to a mainstream pharmacy. That's my only advice if you do that. Cabo San Lucas is naturally a rocky port, and I found this old equipment here. This is called the scoop, and this is what they used to crush up the rocks back in the 1970s. They used this to crush up the rocks so they could make the ports and the beaches here in Cabo San Lucas. So that's kind of interesting. Monument called the Scoop. We are back here at the Marina now. The Marina is where you'll find most of your tour operators, and really you can spend the whole day here in the Marina and negotiate and haggle for prices here. And then if you want to, you can get out a little bit farther. It just depends on where you want to go and what you want to do. So I would try both. Stay within the Marina, haggle a little bit, see the sights here, and then walk outside and see what you can find outside the Marina gates. It's all up to whatever adventure level you feel comfortable with. Estoy bien, gracias. It is very important to come back to the ship with plenty of time and get back onto the tender boats. At the end of the day, the line can get a little bit long, and you want to give yourself a lot of wiggle room because you don't want to miss your ship back out to sea. I'm going to leave this video showing you some more fun views of the ship and the Carnival Radiance as we head back to the ship. I really enjoyed having an overnight stop in Cabo San Lucas. The sunset was amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. We will be coming back to you with more videos, including a glass bottom boat tour, which is a must in Cabo San Lucas. You will not want to miss that video. Until then, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hey, everyone have your life or what?